Good morning and welcome to Voices of Healing and Justice. My name is Dr. Anissa McNeil and I'm your host this morning. My co-host Miso Kule Umlongo is out today and we look forward to seeing her on our next episode. Today we're going to dive into this subject of the soft life versus the hustle culture. First, I want to talk about the hustle culture because I know that the best. Okay? The hustle culture is this culture where you're up and you're working and all of your time is dedicated to work and making progress and moving, that you don't have a lot of time to rest. And if I were just being honest, if I just were to peel back the layers, when I look at my life, I've spent a lot of time in that hustle culture, in survival mode. Survival mode will take you to a point of exhaustion if you let it. If you let it. But survivor mode is necessary for some of us. Does that make sense? I came from a family, we didn't have a lot of money. So survival mode was necessary for me. And then there's this direct opposite culture, the soft life, where you have peace, you set some boundaries, you get to relax. You're not hustling anymore. And so today we've made the hustle culture versus the soft life just direct opposites of each other. The soft life is, oh, well, I don't struggle. I don't hustle. I have peace. I have boundaries set up. And that's wonderful. And it is wonderful if you have that opportunity to live that kind of life. But it is also necessary to have balance. Because what I can tell you to be true is everybody, rather you live the soft life or you hustle, everybody works for that life. No one is given balance. We all work for balance. I want to offer you the opportunity that is not a hustle culture versus a soft life, but it's intentional living. It is dedicated living. It is that living that you make a conscious decision. I'm going to have a quality life. I'm going to work when it's time to work, and I'm going to set some boundaries where I get to rest when it's time to rest. I'm going to go to the university, get my degree, work my job, and then on Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to rest. That's called an intentional, dedicated life. None of us get to live the soft life all day. So I want to offer that to you because here in South Africa, we have an either or situation. Either you're hustling, and many of us have to, and there's no shame, there's no harm in hustling. Or it's the soft life. And some of us have that as well, and there's no shame, there's no harm in the soft life. But most of us, I would take a stab at this. I would take a stab and say it's 90% of us that must live a dedicated life, an intentional life where we're working and we're resting, where we're out there making moves and making changes in lives. And then here we are sipping a cocktail on a beach. I offer to you to be intentional. And that is intentional about the quality of life that you live and the quality of your peace. Be intentional. And that intention is set on you. I want you to take good care of you. I want you to not think that your life is an either or. It's an and with intention. Join me on Voices of Healing and Justice. On our next episode, Miso and I are going to go deep into the soft culture and this hustle culture. And we're going to talk about some mental health aspects and some techniques and tools that you can use to have a dedicated life, an intentional life, intentional living. Join me on our next episode. My name is Dr. Anissa McNeil, and it's been my pleasure to be with you this morning. Have a great morning. All the best.